Hi alle sammen, this is Learn Danish with Isaac and welcome to this video on the 10-minute daily lesson. I really hope you like this video. If you do, please make sure to subscribe to the channel or like this video. It really goes a long way for me, and thank you so much for watching.
So, I want to show you the first thing that I would recommend beginning with in this daily lesson is just saying the date of today. And as of me recording this right now, the date here is the 6th of November, Thursday. And the way we say it in Danish is torsdag 6. November. Now, I know a lot of you probably know the numbers, but a thing that I see that is not taught that often is saying the date, which is, for example, here, the 6th of November. But in Danish, på dansk, vil vi sige 6. November. And down here you can see a table of all the different ways of saying first, second, third. So we say første, anden, tredje, fjerde, femte, og sjette, from 1 to 6. Now in this in the date there is a clear pattern, and it is that they end in ende. However, there is what we call, or what I call, exception numbers. So this would be 1 to 6. They don't end in ende, rather they are, we could say, irregular. And the exception numbers are 1 to 6, 11 and 12, and then 30 to 39. Except for those numbers, all numbers end in ende. So that means, for example, from the 7th, 7., 8., 9. And the point is kind of that we begin our 10-minute routine with just literally saying the date. The next thing that we'll do is we'll go to the segment called Word of the Day. Now here, I will have prepared for you in this slide, which I will link to, and I will talk more about at the end of the video. I will have prepared what I call Word of the Day, and you can see here on the right side of me that there is a collection of some of the newest words in the dictionary. So that is the box up here where it says tilfældige opslagsord blandt de nyeste ord. So these are the newest words in the dictionary. And we have 5 words here. Maybe you recognize Panodil for the medicine you take for headaches. And then down here in the bottom right, we have this thing which I call the official word of the day. And this can be a word, or as you can see here, it can be an expression. So this is the word or the expression of the day that the official Danish dictionary has chosen. And I won't go into too much what it is today, but there will be an explanation in this box where the word is, where you can see what it means and why it's interesting. Then we have the green word of the days, which are the ones that I have picked out and written. And these are usually sentences which I hear in my daily life. And I write these sentences down if I find something peculiar or interesting. And usually it's an interesting word. Again, it can be an expression. So here the sentence is, the first green sentence is, Jeg tænker bare, vi kører den klassiske. I sørger for drikkevarer, så sørger jeg for mad. And this means, I think we'll just do the usual. You guys supply the drinks, I'll supply the food. So this sørger for is supply, but as you can see, we use it very casually in this way. You guys bring the drinks, I bring the food. So those are the green word of the days. And then we move on from this, and here we just have a little collection of some of the previous word of the days. And then the next thing will be Ugens planer. And here I would like you to get out your notebook and write down, basically use this as a diary. And I'll just put myself down here so you can see the other boxes too. Just writing, yesterday I did this. Remember, you'll be doing this every day, so maybe just yesterday, today, tomorrow. And on my right side here, you can see some boxes that can help you write things like in the morning and first and so on. So this should be basically a diary, a daily diary at this point in the lesson. So the next slides are just kind of funny pictures of the weekdays. And then the next thing will be some Danish news headlines, which you will just read through. And this is kind of a 2-in-1, so you also stay updated on the news. And here you can also just test your vocabulary, see what do I understand. And then there's the weather, which again, it's a 2-in-1. You keep yourself updated on the usually amazing weather in Denmark. And one thing I'll say here that is nice for you to know is to say degrees is grader. And we spell it Grader. So you can also, here you can think to yourself, okay, if I were the weather man or the weather woman, how would I say the 5-day prognosis here? Det bliver 14 grader i dag. I morgen bliver det, and so on. After the weather, there's a article that I've picked out, which is usually Danish, which is not too complicated, and it's something that is nice and fun for you to read. So this is kind of like the headlines from before, but just going a little more in depth. And then this can kind of be your daily Danish article that you read. And then for the people who want to keep going, I usually leave something extra in the end. So that would be like here, a poem about November, since we're going into November, which here is the most famous part of the poem. It says året har 16 måneder, november, december, januar, februar, marts, april, maj, juni, juli, august, september, october, November, November, November. So it's a very famous poem because of this November, November, November. But I usually leave that at the end. But that is kind of what it is. And it's just designed for you to just kind of do 10 minutes of Danish each day, to have this routine of just going through this lesson. And I promise it will do a lot more for you than doing a lot of Danish just one day a week. Now, this will be available on Google Slides. I will have this share this this presentation with you, and so the thing is though that I will link it in the description. And it will cost 99 kroner to access this daily lesson. But once you have paid it, it's not a subscription. It's just a one-time fee. And then you will have this Monday through Friday every single day that you can do this lesson. And, while you're doing the lesson, you can always also write to me any questions and so on. So this is really a tool that is made for you to just kind of do 10 minutes of Danish every day. And all the funds that are collected from this will be going back to the YouTube channel also, and for more lessons for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe and all of that stuff. And most importantly though, let's get you started on the 10-minute routine, the daily lesson every day. So check the link in the description. And thank you so much, and have a fantastic day. Vi ses.